Let's make a paper mache pumpkin head part 3. It's been a few days and our pumpkin head is now hard as a rock, which means it's time for the fun part. I'm going for that vintage retro Halloween pumpkin look. So for the base color, I mixed orange with a touch of brown. Orange on its own is just too bright, and I learned that the hard way on my very first pumpkin. I had to paint it over like 3 times. So this is what it looks like with just the base color, and we're trying to achieve this color over here, which we will do with shadowing and highlights. For the ridges, I blended in some red paint with the base color, then added a thin line of brown paint on top. Make sure to work quickly while the paint is still wet so everything blends in nicely. Next, I added yellow paint for highlights and a little red paint for rosy cheeks. For the eyes, I started with white, then brushed in just the tiniest bit of yellow for that vintage look. I painted the mouth black, but you could cut it out. It's totally up to you. For the stem, I used brown paint, then added lashes for character. At first, I sealed it with glossy Mod Podge, but I didn't love that shine, so I layered matte Mod Podge over it, and it still looked pretty glossy. So just choose whatever finish you prefer for protection. For the final touch, I hot glued some lace trim around the bottom for that true vintage feel. If your pumpkin head feels like it's shifting around, here's a quick fix. Add some pillow stuffing to the inside. I hot glued mine in place along the side so the pumpkin head actually moves with my head. And I even found this adorable old hat at my local antique shop. And for the cutout holes, I covered them with black mesh fabric, but tights work just as well. Just glue them in and you're good to go. And that's it, the cutest little paper mache pumpkin head. Stick around to see what I create next.